The first step in creating anything is an idea. The idea could be very straightforward or rather complex. However, your idea should be limited to your technical abilities as a filmmaker. So don't get your hopes up on creating a high-speed car chase unless you're willing to settle for this. Once you have your idea, you need to come up with the way you are going to present it. When making a video, you need to not only think about what's going to be said, but also what is going to be shown. You can't just have a blank screen with no video, nor video with no sound. If you know the basic idea of what is going to happen in your film, you can draft up a script. You can also write down what you are planning to show in your script, such as, cut to, we are number one. The next step is filming. Luckily, most of you have phones which can record video fairly well. Of course, if you don't have a phone with a camera, you could use a camcorder or just borrow your parents' phones. The hardest parts of filming are lighting and audio. Sadly, there's not much you can do about either of these things except for being conscious about what the shot looks and sounds like. It is always better to have too much footage than not enough. So maybe just record some random shots like a window, or you could steal videos off the internet like what I do. The final step, and possibly the hardest for most of you, is editing. I would recommend to most of you to use iMovie, which is a free app on the App Store. However, this is only available on Apple products. So for those of you who own something else, you can either find a free video editor app or go on their school computers and use Adobe Premiere Pro. The actual act of editing may look confusing, but it is very intuitive and rather easy to use. The only thing you guys really need to do is take different recordings and mesh them together. But if you want to get a little more complicated, you can add video and audio transitions. The biggest improvement you can do when editing is adding background music. You can add your own music, download free music offline, or download songs off YouTube using a YouTube MP3 converter. Just make sure the music isn't louder than the actual video itself, and try to avoid lyrics because they can be distracting at times. But once the video is finished, you can export it and upload it to either Google Drive or even YouTube if you wanted. Now your teacher is aware of the fact that none of you are professional filmmakers, so don't stress over the little things. And just remember to have fun with it.